Hello, hello. I am back. This time I'm back on my computer instead of on my tablet. But we are playing a free game. It's free on Steam. I think it's a lot of fun. It's called Upload Labs. But we don't have to do this. We can just chat and do stuff. But right now it's actually a pretty cool little semi-idle kind of game. Hello, thanks for stopping by. Um, but it's a lot of fun, honestly. I like it. If you like idle games, um, I recommend. It's free, and like there's a lot more to it than just this. This is still pretty like beginning stages, and I haven't played a lot of it either. Let's see, is that too loud? Is that sounding all right? Hey Dre, thanks for stopping by again. Playing a different game this time, just to mess around. It's called Upload Labs. It's a nice little, well, thank you. That's the first time I've gotten any kind of, like, gift thing, so thanks. Never gotten a rose or anything like that. But this game, it's free on Steam. It's a kind of idle, not quite clicker game, but, you know, all about getting the outrageous kind of... Thanks. Again, first time I've gotten any kind of gift like that, so thank you. This is a lot of fun. Ridiculously a lot of fun. I can definitely get sucked into doing this, so, like, if I have somebody to talk to, I'll be able to, like, stop. And it's also a game where I don't have to really stay focused on it the whole time, so it's kind of nice for streaming. Kind of works out. But right now, okay, I've got the auto collector going, making a lot of money, mostly from doing the actual uploady bit. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I've got images. FL Studios. I haven't played it. I don't know. I just saw this on Dangerously Funny. I don't know if you've seen Dangerously Funny on YouTube doing this, and I was like, it's free. So I'm like, yeah, why not? Honestly, reminds me a little bit of shapes.io, which I love to play as well, where it's just that kind of, you want to get a specific thing going. Well, this one's a little bit more money go up kind of thing, but like, so like right now I've got image downloaders, making the images go into the virus scanners. This is kind of after I've spent like 3 hours on here. I was actually playing this on Twitch, took a little break. It's a program to make instrumentals for songs. Oh, I need to check that out. Because that reminds me of a... there's an imaging program that I like to use sometimes. Did I write it down? It's a visualizer software that also kind of has a similar setup of like put block here, plug into here, see what the output happens, which is I think also why I was interested in this game, because it's just that simple. Plug this into that, this is what you get. It's pretty straightforward. But it scratches the itch in my brain for sure. It's also funny that they have things like, oh, you can sell cryptocurrency or mine cryptocurrency stuff, and then there's like, you can just sell using your processor if you want. And of course, I'm just going to upgrade the network more times. I can always use more network. And all the things just going off. Try to make an instrumental, but it's not as easy. I noticed it can depend on what you're using to make stuff. Because like I've used Acid Pro, and that can be a little tricky when you don't have like the MIDI controllers and stuff to make things. But then again, even then, that's I don't know. It's such a versatile workstation that you can kind of do whatever you want with it. I've been using GarageBand a lot just because it's on my phone, and then it's just in my hands, and I can just mess with stuff, make music, mess with stuff on it that way. Um, so like yeah, you can do a lot of stuff with that, but I haven't tried making like an instrumental sound like that's just the sound to make, like the MIDI file or whatever. Like I've seen people take a literal audio file and then they just like compress it, chop it up, and like then stretch it out in such a way, and then it's like, and now that's the instrument, and we're going to play the song with the instrument. It's I mean it's cheap, but like the interface is so simple and easy. And like I said, I use it on my phone. It fits on my phone. I can make songs on my phone, and then I can upload them immediately. So like, I don't know, it's pretty nice. Honestly, I want to, if I have the money, nice, thank you. If I have the money, I would like to get an iPad. Not necessarily like a brand new iPad, but just an iPad with GarageBand on it, and just like maybe there's some other programs to like polish it up or something like that, because as nice as what comes out of GarageBand sounds, like it could probably use some post-processing to make things balance out a bit better. But I'm also just willing to just post it. I posted stuff from GarageBand directly onto YouTube, onto Itch, onto TikTok. I've done that. So not with this, not this profile. I haven't uploaded any music on this profile, on my old profile. But let me look. What was I gonna do next? I should get the sound downloader. We'll make the processing do better. We'll upgrade the sounds. Okay. So now that this is all set up, I've kind of just been, because this caps out at like 5. It looks complex. It's one of those things where like as you've built it along, you're like, oh, this is simple. So I was just gonna break down. I'm just gonna disconnect these because I'm going to swap them over from being image downloaders to sound downloaders. Boom. Okay. So I just turned off their download thing, so now they're not making images anymore. They sent all their available images over into their virus scanners. And so yeah, no, I'll just go ahead. Image. Now we go to sound. Just go ahead and plop that right in there. You got me to 1K already? Damn, nice, thank you. Yeah, I was actually live on TikTok earlier too, when I was just kind of like hanging out for a few minutes just to see if anybody was gonna come by and then be like, hey, I'm over on Twitch. But now I'm like, I'm back here on TikTok playing the same game. So honestly, like I don't get a lot of engagement on Twitch. I'm still trying to. I need to just honestly just go there more often, and I think I'll get more engagement. But it's it's a crapshoot. Whatever. This isn't something I'm necessarily trying to make my job. Even though making money off of it would be pretty sweet. Yeah, honestly, I've noticed TikTok. I'm talking with you on Twitch. It'll say that I've got somebody viewing me, but like nobody says anything. So I'm just like, is anybody actually watching me? Is that just Twitch trying to make me feel better or something? I don't know. Alright, let's put the other sound down. But like, yeah, I've noticed TikTok is better for engagement. Even when I'm like barely doing anything, at least people stop by. They might not say anything, but they stop by, and I see them stop by. Whereas on Twitch, it's just kind of like, you have one person viewing you. And I hope that's true. I hope they watched and they just didn't say anything, and they were just like, okay, cool, person doing stuff. sound downloader. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and I appreciate that. I know when I try and watch people live on TikTok, I do try and like send comments, give them taps because it's not doesn't usually take too long. Doesn't take much out of my time. But you know, sometimes it's also yeah, if they don't have that much yeah, like they don't have a lot of people there or whatever, it's just like whatever, I tap. So I do the same thing. Especially like some of the people that I follow that don't have a lot of followers. I'm like, hey, you're on live, I'll stop by, tap away, have some fun, leave some comments, and then be like, alright, I got other stuff to do, bye. But honestly, that's more accessible than it is on Twitch. Yeah, that's exactly right. It is more fun when you have more viewers actually talking with you and stuff, but like it's kind of become a thing now where it's like I want to play a game, so I might as well just stream it. Why not? I'm going to be playing the game either way. So if I'm streaming, I get the possibility of engagement. If I'm not, I mean, there's pros and cons. Sometimes I do want to just play a game and not have to worry about talking with somebody, but like I feel like it. I feel like it, so I'm doing it. Okay, so it looks like I've already emptied out. All the images have been sent over to the folders. The folders have sent all their things over. It's gone all over. That's done there. Okay. So I'm not worried about mixing up images and sounds. I think there's one of these things. Okay, so they do want regular sound as well as a thing of that sound. Because this is like the request uploader where they're like, we want, if you have a specific thing, make sure you send some there. So I might not want to set up virus scanners right now. I don't know. You know what? I'll do the request later. I'll just do just set it up. So I can just connect. These will all go into these scanners, and I already have it set up so that the scanners... Oh no, I guess I do have to reconnect some stuff here. Just want to make sure those are all in there. Okay. I will just go ahead. Yeah. Oh, if you're a popular streamer, we just rate other people's. Yeah. That's. And I mean, like, I've looked up videos for, it's like recommendations for first time people streaming, especially on Twitch. They're like, raid at the end of a thing. And for one thing, I still don't quite understand how to do the raid. But for another, I usually have nobody with me. So I'm like, should I even raid? I don't know. I probably should, even though it's like, you're being raided by one person. I mean, maybe that's something I just need to just do. Maybe it'll help. That's true. I mean, like, I do enjoy it. I have yet to meet anybody that's, you know, a great big asshole. So I'm sure if everybody was assholes, I'd be like, you know what, this isn't worth it. But thankfully, that has not been my experience. It seems like, at least when it comes to the live stuff, the assholes just keep scrolling past. So, you know, that's helpful. Almost like it, you know, it takes a little bit more time to engage. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten comments and stuff on posts where I'm just like, yeah, I don't need to actually give this person any of my mental energy. And then it still kind of festers in the back of your brain for a little bit, and it's just like, whatever. It helps to remember that we're all strangers on the internet. Like, in the end, we're not really that invested in each other. You're spending some time watching a person play a game. I'm spending some time playing a game. And that's really all it is. So I'm not going to put any deep attachment to it. Now, if there were like 500 people here and all of them were saying that I'm a piece of shit, I would probably be like, damn, what did I do? Make people think, 500 people think I'm a piece of shit simultaneously. But like, that's just not typically what happens. Alright, so I got the sound going. Yeah, of course, it's just now slow to a crawl because it was the next one that's better than images. And so it ends up being 700 million a second. Jesus. Okay. That's acceptable. These processing cellars have gotten 100 mil per second. 16. Honestly, these are kind of BS. Don't really need those. I wish there was something better I could do with the GPU. Oh, there's probably something I can do with the research. Use files to generate research. Oh, I just need to input any kind of file. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's a little bit like the request uploader, except it doesn't matter what I input into it. Okay. Kind of want to just make its own thing. So I'm going to move request uploader. Like, I could just build it again, but I'm just going to leave it in this nice little limbo space. Put the data lab over here, and I'm just going to do a text. The primary objective in this, like, I think it's mostly number go up, get more money. But like, there's different ways of doing that. Like, it started off with just doing the network and you downloading stuff and uploading it to get money. So like, I really think that's the main, is just get more money. And it's just different ways of doing that. Because I know I've seen some Let's Players do it where because there's like a whole research tree. And I'm like, I've barely started getting into it, but like, it's definitely, there's like pseudo hacking stuff to try and like get more money, honestly. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It's mostly an idle game that is like a little bit of like, you have to interact with stuff. Because I don't necessarily want to call it a clicker, because I'm getting stuff right now and I'm not clicking stuff. So that's why I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's an idle type game, but it's, I don't know, I like it. Also a game that I can easily like stop playing if I want to and do something else. So but it is kind of addictive in a similar way to like Shapes. I don't know if you've ever played Shapes.io, where it's like, in that one you're trying to, it's a little like a factory kind of stuff where you're trying to make specific shapes and colors in that right way to send it off. You do kind of need to have an amount of patience. I've noticed they've been trying to do things where like things can scale up so that you do stay focused on it. But other times it's also like, you know what, I could walk away and then come back, and then I don't know if this has like a prestige kind of thing, because that's something I've noticed clicker and idle games having, where like it's getting to a point where like everything's kind of slowed down, so you prestige and then you build back up again, and it's a little bit more and a little bit more. So honestly, this would probably be a better game to play just on your own. But I wanted to play and so I figured I might as well show it. Um, what do I want to add? So this needs a file. This needs an input file. So I will just do a little text one because the text ones will go super duper quick. I really enjoy the music that comes on every once in a while. Like it's some really nice kind of vaporwave. There'll be like some Japanese audio kind of like going in the back. I don't know. It's really nice. And right now, because things are going slowly, it's just quiet, and then like broody, broody. It's kind of nice. When things are going fast, it was like broody, broody, like. So that can be not quite so calming. But I do appreciate that it's like as you move over it, you hear different things. I mean, for a free game, like there's actually like quite a good amount of polish on it. It's straight free on Steam, so I was like, of course I gotta try it. It's true. It doesn't quite. It is more like from the beginning as you're playing it, you're like, oh, and then it's this, and then it's this, which is typical of these kind of games. Just the gradual increase in complexity, the evolution of it, really. Okay, so brain work. Okay, I want to put some download into the text. That should input into there. Okay. And then, oh, excuse me. I'm actually gonna scooch this over. Do I need to? I don't know if yes, okay, yes, I do need to attach that to a collector or inventory. Okay. So now we just go to, I'll just do it directly to the auto collector. Just so I'm not muddying up this inventory thing. Because normally it's one input to one uploader, and then that can go into the collector. But I like to have the uploaders go to an inventory, and then just one thing out of the inventory into the collector. It just makes things a little bit... That's not what I meant to do. Did I? I think I did. I think I just... Yep. I just accidentally made the research go away. Boop. There we go. Auto collector. Okay, and so I got like a good 500 billion up here. Let's upgrade that to 30 at least. That'll be nice and good. And I can upgrade my data lab, so might as well, right? Let's get more. Okay. Let's upgrade the processor. And then now wait till that's up again before I sell it. And it does have a thing to like auto sell too, but this one's, I mean, it's nice that they include a bunch of different ways, I guess, to make money or whatever. Because there's like, yeah, doing the crypto, or you could even do this kind of crypto, but then there's like, you can make money just from processor speed. But they also limit it because like I can't just have like only processors. They've limited me to one processor. I don't know what these are that get unlocked. So like there's a lot. I'm still like way early in the whole process of this. I think I can get another network. I'm not sure, but it looks like there's a slot for 2, and then there's this management. I don't know what that's about. I think that's with the nodes. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad I never really got like, I say glad I never got into crypto. I kind of wish like 10 years, 20 years ago or whatever that I'd been one of those people that was gifted like 5 free Bitcoin or whatever. But yeah. got a new one after since he had another GPU. Yeah. I mean, like, I guess if he's making you do it, he better compensate you for it. Like, jeez. I've considered, like, yeah, he built it. Yeah, I've considered buying some of those GPUs that are like they were used for mining, and now just because like they're cheaper as a thing to update my GPU on my tower, because I want to be able to play like Baldur's Gate 3. Like, I would love to stream Baldur's Gate 3, but just playing it in general would be awesome. And honestly, that's really what's like. I've got plenty of memory on my computer and everything. It just needs better graphics. Otherwise, it's a potato. So, that'd be hella fun to play some Baldur's Gate though. Alright, so that's going. Let's go ahead and upgrade that so that this stuff can get going faster. Take those. What will those give me? Can I get anything right now? There's the node group thing, which I'm not sure. I guess I could just buy it and find out what it does, but... Oh, wait. Oh, there's... Jesus Christ. There's still parts of this game that I haven't clicked on and found out. Yeah, games like Cyberpunk are like just super... It'd be fun to play, but like, honestly, I'll probably go back and like play something like Fallout 4 or something when I upgrade my GPU, just so that way it's nice and smooth and I can have it looks really nice. Maybe I can turn on ray tracing or something. That'd be really cool. Time cache. Oh yeah, they have stuff in here for if you just stop playing the game and come back to it. It's like, oh, you were gone for this long, it will boost all of your stuff for a certain amount of time. Oh, wow. Oh, reduces money cost by 5. Yes, I will take that. That's automatically good. Boosts. Oh, these are like short boosts? Interesting. Doubles clock speed for 10 minutes? Oh, wow. I could get a lot on the processing cellar. Overheat. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. I didn't know about those. So that's why they give like the little... They pop up every once in a while to click on them to get the stuff. Booty, 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 booty. Come on. You know what? I'll just sell it there. Upgrade that. Yep, getting 33 mil from those. And I did do a little experiment with these where... like compared how much I made off of 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, where it's just splitting off of the same one. And I don't know if it's still the case, but I was technically getting more from 2 instead of 1 or 3 or 4. So that's why I have 2 going here. Just going directly into that money, and then this one is me selling it, so then I get that. And yeah, now things are starting to cost in the trillions. So it's definitely... Oh yeah, and that's true, especially when they're streaming. They want to engage with you, because that's good. But I mean, also, it helps when you're not an asshole, so... Good on you. Thank you for not being an asshole. Nobody likes assholes. Honestly, I think I'm getting to a point here. Hell yeah, that's awesome. A lot of times I tend to follow people back as well, but I do try to, or like I'm trying to keep that ratio a little bit better, where like, you know, I'm not I don't have a ton of people I'm following and a low amount of followers. Honestly, they're pretty even with each other. So like, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why it's important to me to do anything like that, but honestly, it probably doesn't affect anything. Yep, grab that. This honestly feels like a good time to kind of pause what I'm doing on this game and maybe play another game. Like, as relaxing as this is, I'm kind of at a point now where, like, if I want to make anything go more, I guess I'd have to do more of the insurance. I mean, insurance. Research. Why did I say insurance? What the fuck? Because there's, like, scheduling parallelism. Yeah, why not? We'll get that one. Checksum validation unlocks the verifier. Why not? We'll get that one too. Network merging. Sure, I'm up for suggestions. Let me I wonder if there's a save, or if it just auto save. Okay, there's a save. Good. What? I don't need to sign in, register. What? And maybe it just does an auto-save thing. I sure hope so. Simulator games? Depends on what you mean by simulator, because, like, there's, like, the hardcore simulator, where it's, like, I am learning how to do this actual thing. Or then there's the simulator like Goat Simulator, which honestly sounds like a lot of fun. But I am limited to what I have in my Steam library right now, or free browser games, honestly. So let me... I think we're probably good here. Yeah, I'll just go to this and quit. Bam. I need to play Power Wash Simulator. Like, honestly, that sounds like something that I would love. But okay, oh yeah, you are not seeing what I am seeing. I will hide that. There we are. So this is actually my library right now. Power Wash is co-op? Oh, nice. So what I've got right now, a couple of these, actually a few of these, I just have to turn on my my tower and stream through it. But like, some of these I probably won't stream just because of how demanding it already is, like Dragon Ball FighterZ. For one thing, I'm not that good at it. But I've noticed, like, if your ping is really low, you just get smashed. You just get your ass handed to you so easily. It also doesn't help when people have purchased, like, Super Saiyan God Blue Gogeta, and I'm trying to rock out with Tien because he's just got a fun fight set. Obviously, we got Fallout 4 and New Vegas, which I am trying to save for Fridays. We got No Man's Sky, which I think might run into a similar I don't know, that one might be okay. I sometimes get that too. I might get a game and then not play it for a while. That's actually some of these games on here I have not played. Sable's a fun game. I love the art style. It's just... I've almost finished it. Dead Rising Remastered. Yeah, I mean, like, I've got, like, Astroneer on here. I've barely played it. I've got Borderlands 2. I have not beaten this game. And I've played it multiple times. I've not beaten this game. And it's been out at least 10 years, right? More, right? Something like that. Exactly. I did beat the first Borderlands, like when it came out, and that was fun. The DLCs kind of sucked, cause like they were just really empty DLCs. Not a lot of like NPC interaction, stuff like that. Um, but Borderlands 2 is an amazing game. Like it's one of those, like they kind of peaked at number 2 because every other time when they try to make Borderlands good again, I've not played Tales from Borderlands. I haven't played the what's the name of that studio? Telltale? Yeah. I've not actually played any Telltale games. I think I've seen clips from it. Now it looks pretty cool, but I don't know. At least with Borderlands, I definitely more wanting that FPS because I think Telltale is a visual novel type, something like that, right? With the Tales from Borderlands, I don't know how much of it is actually like first person or third person shooter or whatever. We got Braid. I was never able to beat that. We can do some city skylines. At some point, I should probably play Deus Ex. Got them all and played none of them. Yeah, I mean, I've had friends that are like, yes, this game you should play. And I'm like, uh, maybe. I just, I know that it's near future cybernetic implants, also dystopia. So kind of cyberpunk, honestly. There's this game, Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor, which honestly I should probably like start over from the beginning so I can remember what the hell's going on in it. I really like the art style. It's pretty nice. We've got Endless Sky over here, which I have not played really at all. We got Everything. I don't know if you've ever played Everything or seen it played. But yeah, you can go into like microscopic stuff to like galaxy size stuff. That's just fun to mess around. That's not really like I guess the goal is to explore. We got Four Last Things. That's a fun game. Islanders. Try playing Only Up. Only Up. Is that on Steam or is that like a browser game? Only Up. It's on Steam. Is what you're talking about? Only Up exclamation point. Third one, 1, 2, 3. October 3rd, 2023. $5. Very negative reviews. I'll look at it. Get set to defy gravity, leap like never before, and experience the exhilarating world of parkour in a whole new light. This isn't just your ordinary parkour jump simulator. It's a dynamic online multiplayer adventure that transforms your every move into a gravity-defying spectacle. Oh, did I get disconnected? We okay? We're back? We're live? We're good? Okay, that was weird. I don't know why it randomly disconnected me for a second. Probably my connection. How's my Wi-Fi? My signal's good, but... oh well. Okay. I don't currently have even just the $5 to put on this game. But oh my god, that's hilarious. It's very negative reviews. Very fake game capitalizing on the success of another game. Oh, I would rather jump in front of a truck than play a single second more. This steaming pile of dog turd has a 5-second jump delay. Wow. Oh my gosh, that is so ridiculous. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not playing this game right now, but wow. That's amazing. That is ridiculous. Let's see. There's Journey. I tried playing Journey. I believe it. I tried playing Journey the other day, and my frickin' controller just would not. It just wouldn't work, which is weird because I've totally had it work with like Vampire Survivors and stuff like that. So, speaking of which, I might go do that. I need to restart this game, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Basically, but Baldur's Gate 3 would basically fill this niche, the itch that I want. Got Pony Island. We got Portal. And Portal 2. I have not beaten Portal 2. I've definitely beaten Portal like multiple times. That's a fun game. And we got Reigns. That can be kind of fun. 3 Kingdoms. Interesting. Portal is definitely a thinky game. I like it though. Oh, Shadowrun Dragonfall. Forgot about that. Got Civ. I don't think Civ streams very well unless it's like everybody's sitting around for 8 hours. Got Starbound that I never really... Subnautica, which I didn't get too far into because the terrors of the deep. And then there's Upload Labs. That's what I was playing earlier. But what, Subnautica? Honestly, if I played Subnautica, I would just stick in the shallows. I would just stay in the shallows. I'm like, nope, I don't need to go anywhere else. I'm right here. This is fine. I don't need the big monsters coming out of the dark. We're good. Oh yeah, this is that Shapes. Because there is an IO browser version of this game, but I got the one on here. That looks like... Let's show the store page. Yeah, stuff like that. So how that's kind of similar to that other one, Shapes. Because you can get some crazy stuff going with Shapes. But I've kind of already played this kind of game today. So I think I might pop on Vampire Survivors. Just take this off. I don't need that. I'm just gonna... Seriously. Honestly, I love it. I love when I'm looking at the, like, in the wish list. I love the wish list for Steam to just come by and be like, Yeah, 45 is good. 45, and then you see this 90% off for Borderlands 3. 90%. I could pay $6 to play Borderlands 3, and I'm not gonna. Oxygen not included, 70% off. That's not bad. But yeah, usually what I'd see was like Baldur's Gate being like 10% or 25%. Like, oh, that's nice, but come on. That's why usually I have stuff sitting on the wish list for like years, and then it'll do stuff like this, the 90% off, and I'll be like, swoop. Baldur's Gate. I want it. I want it. Give me Baldur's Gate. $60 for no reason. Yeah, that's fucking games. That's why I do love like indie games, especially on Steam, being like a lot of times even when it's full price it's like $12 and I'm like, yeah, I can swing $12. Wait, what? Hold on. Fallout 4? Oh, is it part of like Creation Kit? Because I saw Ghoulification, and that is something I have been wanting in Fallout. I think 76 has had it, but like I've been wanting to be a ghoul in Fallout since I played Fallout 3. New game, glow, feral, friendly ferals, yeah. Like if you, because you asked me about Fallout 3 before. One of my favorite things was to go to Tenpenny Tower and do the quest for the ghouls under the tower where they gift you the ghoul mask, and then I would just wear that for the rest of the game because, well, for one, usually I'd pretend like I'm a ghoul, but because you just never got jumped by feral ghouls ever again. It was amazing. I loved it so much. I think Fallout 4 had the had a perk. Yeah, let the ghouls take over in Tenpenny Tower. I have played an evil playthrough before because I'm like, I want to see the big boom go, so I've done that, and then like literally done it, and then turned around and shot Tenpenny. So like, Fallout is a game that lets you live your dreams. Custom ghoulified versions of every vanilla player preset. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I hate the rich people out here too, so, you know. I enjoy playing. I mean, the more you talk about it, the more I'm like, maybe I should. But I've been trying to keep Fallout to just be on Fridays. Just because, you know, the alliteration of the Fallout Fridays. I don't know. Cause like I could always throw on like Fallout 4. Cause I was literally just gonna throw on Vampire Survivors. Like like if you're cool with Vampire Survivors, Fallout 4 is cool. Or Fallout 4 is okay. Like you're saying it as a value judgment, or as a, yeah, you just don't like this. Yeah, the story is it could be better. Like there's ways where you could keep the story mostly intact and just kind of like tweak a thing here and there, or chuck the story out entirely and replace it with a new thing where it's just like you still have the being frozen, but just not necessarily your baby being stolen. Like, it could have been just fine waking up and finding out every other cryo thing failed. You do forget about Sean. I've literally kind of roleplayed as somebody who I'm like, okay, the freezing affected their memory and their brain, so they're not smart. and they forget about their kid all the time. And then just goes off and does stuff. Uh, like, seriously, it's like sometimes you kind of have to find some role play thing to justify it. I think a nice little short, because we've been on for almost an hour now. I think something that is conducive to freeform. Do most settlement building for Sanctuary? Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much the only place I've ever really done settlement building is Sanctuary. Just because, like, I don't know, there's so much stuff there, there's so much space there. I think maybe the the one other place I like to do settlement building for is it's like Gibson Farm or something like that. It has a really tall ceiling, so you can actually build something that's really really tall on it. It's not as wide around. It's not as wide around as Sanctuary. Um, so I have a couple of playthroughs of Fallout 4. You know what? Screw it. I will just. I'm not gonna get into like playing it, but I will get Fallout 4 going. On the couple of playthroughs that I have saved on there, I have deliberately not become the general of the Minutemen, specifically because of that. Another settlement needs our help. I'll mark it on your map. I was like, nah, nah, nah. We're good, bro. We're good. Okay. So, and then this one, we're gonna go ahead and. Come on. Should work. Hopefully. Trying. But I figure I might as well show off a couple of things. Come on. I said stream. I'm clicking stream. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to cough directly into the mic. Just ripped a little bit too hard. Why is this doing this? Oh, really? I can see why. Oh, finally. Okay. Just a second. Doop. I don't know why you are over here. You go back over here. Okay. Oh. I didn't close it, did I? Oh no. Wait, what? That shouldn't be. Okay, that was weird. This should not be showing this. Okay, hold on a second. Window shift, right. Is it working now? Oh my goodness, okay. You see me? You're seeing stuff. I don't know why that's happening. I'm just trying to have my Fallout play. I don't know why. Let me hide that again. That's weird. Because it's just supposed to pop up another window. and then be streaming that. But yeah, I mean, you got that right. Alright, so that's not getting any kind of signal. That's interesting. This connect. Interesting. Why is this doing this? This shouldn't be like that at all. My goodness. I'm just glad that the game was working earlier. Oh, okay. Connect. But for whatever reason, it was suddenly showing the actual other window. That was weird. I mean, not the other window, my other computer. Which it should not be doing. It should just be showing... Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Is it working? Everything's working. I know it's showing black right now. That's what it's showing me right now as well. Let's see if it loads. I don't know what's... I have not tried doing Fallout 4 on TikTok. I hope TikTok isn't, like, mad at having Fallout 4 play. Oh, wait! There was that recent update with Fallout 4. I haven't tried playing it since there was the recent update and people were complaining about it fucking breaking the game. Oh, no. Oh, don't. Okay. Okay. That's a bust. We're gonna hide that. We're gonna go ahead and... Come on. We'll hit escape. How about I click here? Okay. And close the window. Please work, please work. I will have to... I'll just have to, in the meantime, double check, make sure Fallout 4 works regularly before I try streaming it again. Stop. Confirm. I didn't even, like, load into anything yet. Pardon me. Okay. And I'm going to check something really quick, because, like, normally I have to literally change the input in order to even see what is happening on my other computer that I have on the tower. It's on. Why am I not getting anything? No, okay, so that's that computer. Okay, so that's working. That's the static on the TV. And this is the mouse for that computer. Why are you not showing me anything? That's not good. I don't like that. I will just have to figure that out not on stream. That's fine. We'll play something else. We don't need to stream. We'll You know what? I should have just stuck with Vampire Survivors. I was going to go with Vampire Survivors. I have it on this computer. We're just going to do some Vampire Survivors for a while. You cool with that? Are you okay? Having some vibe. Alright, cool. Yeah. So long as it doesn't break my computer. I'm going to fix a little text thing real quick. Come on. Will it be real quick? We'll see. Alright. Vampire Reverse. And we'll make it red. It was, come on. What was the one that it was around F. Yeah, there we are. Boom. And just gonna mess around with this a little bit. Now playing Vampire Survivors. Boom. Boom. Okay. Cool. There we go. Now let's play a nice game. A pleasant game. A good game. You are logged in. Already playing Fallout 4. Here we'll disconnect the other session from Steam. Okay, good. I guess Fallout 4 was still running. Maybe that's why it was black on the other screen. Is it have you noticed that for yourself? Because I have not. I haven't. I don't know. I have noticed that my most recent launching of Fallout 4 on PC, I had like no audio. It was weird. I don't know. I guess I kept assuming it was my computer, but maybe it's Fallout. Go figure. Should show it. Come on. You should be seeing Vampire Survivors right now. Select Vampire Survivors. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now let's just frickin' have a game to play. It'll just take a while to load in properly. Yeah, I don't... I would love for a game to just work. It would just come out and it would just work, you know? Like this. This came out and just worked. I'm just gonna do a quick start. Let's see what they give me. Oh, they start me with Ambro Joe. And no... Interesting. No Arcana? I figured I would get Arcana. I guess I should go for the guns. Ah! I need the stuff to fall down and kill things already. There we go. Jeez, that's a hard one to get. Let's go with the Laurel for now. I need some protection. And I'll get the other gun too, why not? Get Bracer. I'm trying to remember what all is on this map. I could have sworn that there were other weapons around here. Is this some version that I don't know about? Yeah, so much chaos. Let's increase this. Oh, I guess this is not the version that has the weapons, because I'm used to there being like, well, you can't see, but like weapons all, at least right around here. Am I thinking of... No, this is that one. Oh well. Just gonna go up. Jeez, am I really just gonna die this soon? This is not an optimal guy. That's what happens with quick start, I guess. Jeez, I'm literally gonna die. Yeah. I have one revive. I'm literally. This was not a good start. Let's see. Give me bone. Give me... I'll just spend this bone. Bone. And at least it gives me something. Yeah, no. It's good. Yeah, I saw that coming. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's try another quick start. Let's see what they give me this time. Really? Again, no Arcana? Am I not? I guess quick start can do that. Usually, when I've had quick starts in the past, like, they still start me off with an Arcana, because I usually play with Arcanas on, but... This guy does fire... Oh, he's got the, straight up... Is it evolve? No, that's just the regular fire wand. Okay. At least this is Bat Country. Yeah, King Bible's gonna be probably a good thing to get here. Can you spawn already? Thank you. There we go. Need some kind of mowing. Jeez. This is another one of those games that just has some phenomenal music. Honestly, that's something if I could make a living making music for video games, that would be awesome. Let's re-roll. I'll get the revives. More revives. And I have, like, especially the music that I've made in GarageBand, when I've played it for, like, coworkers and friends, they've talked about how it sounds like it belongs in a video game, so I'm just like, well, maybe I should lean into that. And so that's why I've also put some songs on itch.io so that people can put them in music. Sure, let's get these guns. Oh my god, oh my god. God, I do love Bat Country, but it is ridiculous when you have a build that doesn't let you take advantage. At least I got some revives. But, like, you come here with Po Racho, and it's, like, so much easier. Oh, garlic would just be such a lifesaver. That's why I chose King Bible, because I figured, you know, like, that'll help when I'm getting surrounded. Let's see. See if I can survive and level up at least. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, more duplicator. More projectiles, always good. You would... I'm sorry, I don't remember what I was saying. When you say you would what? Having garlic? I don't think I've done too many of these. Okay, so let's see. Oh, just upgrade Fire Wand. Oh, jeez. I don't think... Yeah. Uh-oh. I can feel a sneeze coming. Wow. the rare single sneeze. Usually I got 2 to 3, sometimes 5 sneezes in a row. For once, just once. Just one. Get that bone. Add some golden eggs. That should help out, right? Come on, 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 come on. Oh. Oh, floor chicken, yes. Oh my goodness. Just in the nick of time. Seriously, I don't know what it is, like, pretty much my entire life, I usually sneeze, like, 3 times. Like, every freaking time, 3 times. Sometimes it's just once, and I'm like, whoa! Sometimes I sneeze, like, 5 or 6 times in a row, and I'm just like, can you please stop? I don't want to sneeze anymore. I'm so done with this sneezing. It's also really annoying when you're, like, just trying to have a conversation. And your body's like, nope. Oh, yeah. Oh. Like, I think maybe... Are you kidding me? You saw that, right? I got killed right as I was getting that floor chicken. It was coming at me and then I died. It's bad. Actually, what I'll do, I will go to start. I want to have a little bit of power fantasy, so I'm going to do Retired Poracho. And we are going to Bat Country. Bat Country. Yeah, see, it's got the limit break on, but not the Arcanas. Gotta have that those Arcanas. Hyper has the better move speed. Better luck and gold. I think I'll do Hyper. Okay, because it's power fantasy, but you don't want to be too powerful. Blood Astronomia. Yeah! Oh, that movement's way better. Whoa. There we go. Reroll. Let's have some confusion and add in my own bats. I'll get the victory sword. Yeah, see, night and day difference. Night and day difference when you have the right weapons. Reroll. Tirona's box, I guess. That's what levels up. Jeez, yeah. like I was saying, Bat Country's really nice and easy when you have Poracho. And a bunch of garlic. Oh, for real. Let's do... I don't know, should I do the guns? I would love to do some games and stuff where, like, the chat would also decide, like, what weapons would go and stuff. But I know I'm in the habit right now where I'm used to playing alone. So I'm just like, oh, I picked this, and I need to... I mean, I gotta engage y'all, you know? Gotta make sure that you are included. But for right now, I was just like, I want to do the power fantasy of garlic and bats. It's it's kind of nice sometimes having everything just kind of die real quick. It's wild when you have your build so tight that when you're like level 100 and everything's just leveling up automatically because you have it on like the limit break or whatever. And just like the massive amount of enemies, and if it's already built really well, you just still have like a gap around you, and it's like it gets crazy with the frickin' like the colors and the lights, and you kind of go like, all right, I need a break. It's like, when did the acid I dropped go away? And I know there's some stuff that you can get in Backcountry. I think I already collected all the stuff you can get in Backcountry. A difficulty? Technically, this is kind of a difficulty. There was like the hyper, hurry, endless, which the time limit doesn't matter. Inverse, which technically makes it more difficult, and also flips everything upside down usually. So like, kind of, there's difficulty. It's kind of like a customization for difficulty, and then there's also further stuff you can get, like those passive things, like that big gold bar thing that I have. It's Tarona's box. Technically, when I have it fully leveled up, it will increase like the health and damage of monsters, and like increase how many there are. So it's like, it's a double-edged sword. Like right now it's helping me, but as soon as I leveled it up fully, it turns on me. There's curse basically is a thing that also, like, you can increase your curse, and that means that enemies are stronger and there's more of them and they're faster, and that, that kind of thing. For added challenge, which is helpful if you are all leveled up and you're like, la 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 la, I killed everything. There's a lot of scaling in this game too. I mean, when you first start playing, you literally cannot survive for an entire 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Like, you just can't. You die. And then because like this is the roguelite aspect of it. Yeah, kinda. It's also a good game for if you just want a nice dopamine hit. Honestly, it's like I get lots of dopamine just mowing them down and hearing the like ding 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 ding. It's kind of like being in a casino and gambling. I don't actually like. I've gambled a couple of times, but I don't get the thrill rush of it. Not in the way that gets people addicted. And I think like this game is also similar. Like I'll play it and be like, oh yeah, I want to play more of it, and then I reach a point where I'm like, and I'm done. Like my brain just kind of gets saturated, and it's like we don't need any more of this. But it is a nice game that's pretty easy to just throw on. Yeah, exactly. I mean, just gambling. I don't know. I've literally, like, I've gone to the bar before and gambled. Like, I put in a 20. I'm like, I expect this $20 to disappear. That's how I approach gambling. I assume I'm losing this money. Like, I assume it's done. I remember putting in 20, playing a few games, and then I won $150, and I was like, okay, cash that out. That's my money now. I'm done. Like, there's no sense of like, oh, I could get even more. Let's keep going. Like, no. It's like, oh, cool. I can pay for my drinks tonight. like I've played the lottery a couple of times and never won, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I expected. It's just not really worth it. Unless you feel like just throwing some money away. Like, just assume that you're not going to get that money back. Then that way it's always a pleasant surprise if you win. That's my main recommendation for gambling. But, like, if you have the thing in your brain where gambling scratches that itch, that it triggers the addiction. I mean, I get addiction. I smoked cigarettes for almost 20 years. I finally quit. It's not a joke. It fucking sucks. And I know not all addictions are created equal. I mean, but most addictions do ruin you financially. That is a big common denominator. Like, since quitting cigarettes, oh, holy crap, I'm surprised at the extra money that I have. Like, I joke about not having $5 to spend on a game right now. Technically, I could spend that $5 and it would be okay, because I didn't buy a pack of cigarettes. So, I mean, you know. But also, I should be more financially responsible and not just buy $5 games right now. Yeah, it's still a thing, because, like, I'll eat food, and then part of my brain's like, and time to go have a cigarette, and I'm like, wait, no, we don't do that anymore. I gotta, like, do something else. Which is also kind of why I started streaming. I'm like, I need something to distract me from smoking. This is not tobacco. Yeah, I've been off cigarettes for like a month now. So, it's nice. I mean, I can taste things better. I can smell things more. I didn't quite realize just how much I fucking stank when I was smoking. Yeah, anyway, I don't need to talk about that anymore, really. Oops. Oops. What did I get? Reroll, skip, and banish. Well, I mean, plus 20% might, 8% cooldown. That's not a bad. Yeah, I know. I also just don't want it to be like, that's all I talk about is the fact that I don't smoke anymore, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm just gonna stand here for a little bit and collect. Jeez. I'm telling you, this build, this particular, the garlic on this map, this board, whatever you want to call it, is just, oops, is just really good. Freaking controller. No. Yeah. Let's do Hollow Heart. I suppose I could get the guns, because let's see. And it also helps having a roommate that doesn't smoke, so that's very helpful. I have coworkers who smoke, but they all are very understanding, and honestly, like, it's part of it is just relearning, like, habits. I used to just go around. Thank you very much. Happy New Year. You know. I like at lunch. It'll be like, have food and then go outside with everybody else, have a cigarette. But now it's like, with the weather, I'm realizing I don't have to go stand out in the wet and cold for no reason. So now, if the weather's nice, I'll go stand outside and get some sunlight and some social interaction. Otherwise, I'm just gonna stay inside. because there's nothing pushing me to go outside and stand in the cold and the wet. It's wild. Just the things you realize you kind of built your life around. You know? Like thinking about when I'm gonna have my next cigarette, have a break to have my next cigarette, how much money I have in order to buy a pack of cigarettes. Am I gonna have enough cigarettes for this trip or this weekend or what have you? And now I don't have to worry about that. It's nice. And I mean, like, honestly, my meds helped, so I made the quitting. I didn't feel any freaking withdrawal symptoms. It's all just about the habit now. It's just about finding something else to do. Finding something to occupy your time. Oh gosh. Man, bad country. Dang. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, this is where all the pickups are. There we go. Packo. That's seriously, that's why, like, they tell, like, alcoholics and stuff that it's like you are an alcoholic, not like it's something that does not really go away. It's always going to be a part of you, you know? And that sucks. But, like, it can be a lot more manageable, you know, over time. And if you have support, if you have, like, the knowledge, the coping mechanisms, all of that. So, like, it could be a lot harder. It could be a lot harder. And I'm glad it's not. I am feeling that dopamine hit, though, from just going around, picking up the gems. It's nice. Yeah, and this is one of those evolving stages. Watched a show called Shameless. Yeah, I've tried watching Shameless. It's not for me. It's I think part of it's because I'm watching these people make really, really dumb decisions over and over and over again, and it's not like Always Sunny, where that's played for laughs. It's just like, this is just people and the shitty decisions they're making, and I'm like, I can't keep watching this. I'm getting, like, agita. You know, it's kind of like secondhand embarrassment, but, like, secondhand, like, almost like I made that stupid fucking decision, and I'm like, no, I don't want to feel like I made that stupid decision. Stop it. Get some help. So it's not a show for me. But I have had friends who are like, this show, man, you need to watch this show, and I'm like, I've tried. If you like it, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, there's shows I watch that other people are like, you know, no, and I'm like, aww, alright. Ooh, got a $5. Can't skip this. Maximize that dopamine release. Ooh, nice. And I evolved the garlic. Avatar: Last Airbender. I have watched the entire animated series of both Last Airbender and Korra, Love it. I have the audiobooks for like Kyoshi and Yang Chen. Love them. Amazing. I've seen the M. Night Shyamalan film that does not exist. Uh, there is no movie within Ba Sing Se. But I have not seen the Netflix live action that I've heard mixed feeling. I've heard mixed reviews about it. Some people being like, it was a show, so they got to stretch it out longer, so that made it better than the M. Night Shyamalan movie. But also, it was still live action. It's one of those things where I'm biased. I love animation more than live action, personally. So I don't understand why so many things are like, we're going to make this animation into live action because we can make money off of it. I mean, I get it. They can make money off of it. But not for me. I haven't watched any of those. But I keep seeing, especially like fantasy stuff, getting adapted into live action. And I'm just like, no, no. Adapted into animation. Because, for example, yeah, oh, you enjoy the live action Netflix adaptation? Because I haven't seen it. But like if you know about Wheel of Time, or that's based off of series of fantasy books, which I love. I have the entire series over here in my bookshelf. The show, they're doing it in live action, and they have to, cut and change so many different things to adapt it. And I'm sitting there going like, if this was anime, specifically like anime, this would be perfectly fine, one book being one season, because like anime, it's more acceptable to have narration over a lot of things. In anime, the magic looks like it belongs. In anime, you can have people kind of sit and have like a thought in their head, and it almost kind of like pauses time, and it's acceptable. All of these things work really well for a fantasy series that has like, has the descriptions, has people thinking things in their heads, or having a narrator that's kind of like, voicing over what's happening here. Like, it all works for that. And then you don't have to worry about filming on location and costumes. Your money's going into the animation. And I don't know, I guess animation is still expensive even then. But like, I feel like, Castlevania looked amazing. It's an anime adaptation. Can you imagine how shitty it would look if they went live action with Castlevania? And yet, you know what? They're probably going to do it. They're probably going to do it at some point. I'm going to get Song of Mana. Set synergizes with my Blood Astronomia. Victory Sword. Are there any chests laying around? No? Okay. I'm looking forward to the, yeah, it is. I'm looking forward to the new animated Avatar that they're supposed to be coming out with. It's supposed to be, after Korra. And from what little I've heard, it's supposed to be kind of post-apocalyptic, and I'm like, good, because that's kind of what I was hoping for. I would love to see a post-apocalyptic, but you know, there's still bending magic, you know? So like, how does that work? Then you got spirits and stuff. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah? Well, like it's like an animated preview, like a trailer or something, or is it like creators talking about it, like at a Q&A or something like that? Oh, it's a picture? Hell yeah. I mean, that's a picture. Picture still means that they've actually like set like models and stuff like that, and they've got storyboards and stuff. I want it. I want it so much. Let's see. Healing doubled is good. Losing health generates explosions. I'm gonna reroll this. Got Song of Mana back out. Let's see, what's good? No, not Game Killer. I'll reroll again. Ooh, changing area actually might be very helpful. Freezing enemies. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Boogaloo of Illusions. Jeez. Yeah, when you get like... I'm sorry, what was that? Can't wait to do New Vegas stream. Plan on doing a lot more quests on Friday. Well, I have been... When I've been streaming, especially on TikTok, I've usually been keeping it to like 2 hours and stuff, but like for Fridays, that's also why I want to do Fallout on Fridays. It's the weekend, so I can stand to keep going for a few more hours, especially if I got interactions with people. Like if nobody was showing up or saying anything, you know, I'd probably just play for a couple hours and then go. So that's why I was just going like, I'm gonna go from here to here, and like that was my goal. That's why last time I was just like, I'm just trying to make it to the Mojave outpost, and then next time I was gonna at least make it to Nipton, but I'll probably go all the way to Novak. It just depends on how long I'm doing it, you know, maybe do some side quests and stuff like that. Avoiding the DLC right now, just until I get to actual Vegas, and then I might go ahead and go like do them in order or whatever, like Dead Money, Honest Hearts. I don't know, because I've heard different things about, like, because there's the ones that I chronologically came out in, and then ones where it's like, it's more advantageous if you, like, do Old World Blues first, or, you know, get Honest Hearts out of the way or something like that. I know everybody says to do Divide last. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the other reason why when I started playing, I just went with the character already out, already having talked to the doctor and everything like that. So all those DLC pop-ups have already happened. That's done. And then I leveled her up to level 10 and made her be able to carry 10,000 pounds. Just because that's fun. But yeah, we'll see what quests come up on Friday. So obviously there's going to Nipton and meeting the Legion there and deciding how I'm going to react to them. And then, yeah, moving on to Novak. Probably, maybe at least collecting the quests in Novak, and then depending on how I'm feeling, depending on interaction, I might move on to the RepCon facility. We'll see. Oh my goodness. Oh. I think it was Santa Water. Was it Santa Water that also is affected by my... It was not Santa Water. Dang it! Oh well. Yeah, I still have held on to a few of the, because I got like the Gunrunner's Arsenal DLC. I've got a few of that, of the weapons that you get from that still on me. But I also sold some of the other stuff just because good starting money. Like, something similar I did in Fallout 4 for my melee build is literally selling any weapon and ammo that I don't want to use. And it just makes you so many caps. Holy shit. When you're like, actually, I'm just gonna use a bat and my fist and this power fist. Turns out that the bullets are so superfluous. It's just basically more money in your hand. Yeah. This is definitely, I'm good. I can go wherever I want to now. Because, I mean, the evolved garlic drains health from things. Things can't even get to me. I think the only thing that can kind of damage me are the flying jewels? Maybe. Yeah, I'll just get the magic wand, why not? Why the hell not? Corona's box, magic wand, song of mana, Santa Water. Usually, the tactic I like to follow, not like 100% of the time, just on occasion, is to pick a weapon and try and keep leveling up that weapon when you can. Because obviously it randomizes what you can level up and what you can. Oh, nothing! Hey, how you doing? Just playing some Vampire Survivors. It's satisfying to watch, it's even more satisfying to play. Like, seriously. Get Tarona's box. Oh god, I'm probably gonna have to banish Tarona's. Who cares? I'll let it go ahead. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, it's literally... yes, I will take a track door. I'll try and evolve all my weapons. Yeah. Have you not played Vampire Survivors before or seen it? It's, I mean, obviously I'm at a point right now where my build is already just overpowered. I don't have to worry about I don't really have to worry about anything. It's a roguelite where you pick up randomized weapons and passive effects and stuff like that, and they automatically fire off, so like all I actually have control over is my motion, and then, you know, whatever pickups, discard, stuff like that. But it really is kind of a dopamine machine. sometimes you kind of got to take a little break. That's why I'm kind of glad at the level ups. It's like, oh, okay. I'm gonna level up Tirona's box, Song of Mana, get the Santa Water up, Santa Water. I'm just kind of going with like what's at the top right now, what's easiest. Because, like I said, at this point, I'm level 60. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be mowing through the next. I'm trying to remember if Backcountry's a 15-minute board or a 20-minute board. But yeah, it literally. I think I put it. I did not put it on hurry. I put it on hyper, which means that I have greater move speed. I also get more gold and XP, but hurry mode actually makes the timer go twice as fast, so that the round goes by faster. Yeah, see, here we are, Tirona's box, level 9, increase enemy speed, health, quantity, frequency by 100. So, it's gonna get even worse. Boom! And yes, I have to get that unless I use Banish. I figured I'm just gonna use it because I'm already mowing through the enemies, so I might as well make it somewhat more challenging for myself. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna be beating the Grim Reaper. That'll come at the end of the timer. Just because I haven't really built myself, you know, or managed to find the weapons for that build. But yeah, I played through a couple of rounds as a quick start, like random person weapons and stuff, and died pretty quickly. So I was like, I want the power fantasy. I'm picking somebody I know will do well on a particular board, and I was not wrong. Yeah, but what I love, thank you. What I love is the description of this board, because it's called Backcountry, and right underneath it just says, "We can't stop here." Amazing. Yeah, I've played the game long enough that I've got enough buffs, like passive buffs that carry over from playthrough to playthrough, that, I mean, since I knew what I was doing going into it, this is like, yep, we're good. Okay, it's not a 15-minute, is it a 20-minute? I don't think it's a full 30-minute one. It might be. Something I appreciate about this game is I can literally play it with one hand. Like, I'm pretty sure that when you play it, if you want to play it with the keyboard and mouse, you just move the mouse around. You know, it's not... It's one of those games where they definitely made sure to play with the ability, like, because it's so low res, like, it doesn't take up a lot of memory, you can have a ton of shit happening and, like, number go up really high. Rather play with... Yeah, I mean, like, that's what I do. I play with a controller. This is on my PC, but, like, I connect an Xbox controller because it is easier, in my opinion. I'm actually gonna go with Candelabrador to beef up the area of effect, which is funny because I already have an Arcana over here that continuously changes the area of all my weapons. It does like this, like gets bigger and smaller, but because like every level gains the area, it gets outrageously huge to the point where it'll cover the entire screen. This game is built for ridiculousness. Like I'm running. Oh, I'm gonna die. No, never mind. All the floor chickens. I'm running into stuff. That's the only time I'm getting damaged. Is running into the gems. Okay, and now we've reached the point where all of my weapons are as high level as they can go right now until I pick up a chest, which will evolve the things that I have, because there's like synergies where it's like the weapon you have and then the passive allows it to evolve. But right now everything's as high as it can go, so I have limit break on, which is what this is about, where I can go like just plus ultra basically. Seems like an Xbox arcade game. I mean, I could see that. I could totally see that. I'm gonna click it as random always. I'm not gonna worry about clicking on this every time because, as you'll see, I'm going to start leveling up very quickly and almost constantly. And you can also see why I can't play this game for hours at a time. And I'm very glad that they set the rounds to like 30 minutes. Like, yes, there is the mode, endless mode, and I have played it. And yeah, you just play until you're like, you either die or you're like, I'm done. I'm done. I need to stop. Chest. Alright, I need to go pick up chests because I have things that can evolve. Alright, and that is my hashtag sword. You can change it into that. And I didn't read the description, sorry, but yeah, now that's an effect because of the weapon that just evolved. I don't know exactly what triggers it. It's something. Start upgrading my damage. I kinda don't really need to. It's already so max. That's why I put it on random always. It's gonna pick whatever. Like, all of those things are good augments. It'll either augment my area or my might or my speed. And it's always gonna be good. So I don't remember what's triggering the like galaxy swirl stuff. Yeah, this is what you can expect when you're at Jesus Christ. When you're at things like level 85, yeah. I think I turned into like a black sun. Now I've I've leveled that up so it can evolve. And now when I level up, it'll... Oh, right. I can't... It's just going to be evolved and level up randomly. Alright. Oh, wow, yeah, these are... Normally, these eyeball bats are very tough. And as you can see, I walk into them and they disintegrate. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna pause real quick. Jeez. So yeah, one of my weapons is my own set of bats. And that's when you see like those purple bats that just kind of come across the screen. Those are my bats. Jeez, I still need to level up my magic wand. Oh wait, no, I think that's the only thing I can level up right now. Let me open the grimoire. Yep. Looks like that's the only thing I have that can level up right now. So I just need another chest. Jesus. Again, I guess I could look up the Wikipedia as to like what the hell that's called and what triggers it. Yeah, here it comes again. Like there's an audio cue. I think I become invincible in that time as well because I don't see my health bar during that time. That is wild. Okay, let's... Oh! Okay, it's a 20-minute stage. It's a 20-minute stage. I'm not going to try and keep reviving because, like I said, I don't have the build to take down the Grim Reaper right now. So I'm just going to quit. Cash in on those. Holy crap. Anyway, that's Vampire Survivors. It's a fun game. I just saw somebody playing it on YouTube, and I was like, that looks like something I need to play. And I saw it's really cheap. Like I bought it, I think at full price, and it's like, I think less than $10. It's very good, and you get a lot. And there's DLC that's pretty cheap, but like just the base game, Xbox Game Pass a while ago. It was definitely worth playing because I don't know. I think that's why they have it in the like the chunks of like 15-minute, 20-minute, 30-minute passes because like you can play it real short and then be like, I feel like I actually like did a lot. I feel like I got a lot out of that gaming experience because that was literally just 20 minutes, and it felt like longer, but not in a bad way. At least in my opinion, it felt longer, but not in a bad way. Whew. Move that mouse off there. Oh, I guess. Oh, that's cool. TikTok actually, like the studio hides the mouse. So you don't see where my mouse is pointing. Interesting. There's adventures. But let's see. Here's all these guys. I still got a lot of people to unlock. They have like lots of different unlock conditions. But for the most part, it's character is weapon. You choose character. But that's just their starting weapon. Yeah, Poe's the guy that I was playing. I was playing him as retired, which has a form that has like a level 5 passive. Yeah, the passive that evolves his main thing. It is an interesting game. I think it's a lot of fun. They do a lot of like tongue-in-cheek humor with this game. Again, like Bat Country, can't stop here. There's let me look at the bestiary. It's the Bipistrello, whatever it's called. The cultural association between bat and vampire stretches back as far as folklore itself. Some claim to have seen the deathly cold visage of a vampire lord striding within the swirling maelstrom of these nocturnal nasties, but those people just wanted attention. They're bats, and nothing more. Like hag. Let's see, colder than their own teats. These matriarchs of magic love being ugly, terrifying crones. They genuinely can't get enough of it. The cackling, the cauldrons, the calling of young maidens, my pretty. If there's a stereotype you could attribute to hags and the hag-based lifestyle, these women live it without shame. Good for them. Honestly, same, you know. I'm just looking to live my best hag life in my cave, playing my games. Oh man. And then there's like, oh right, I was saying there's a power-up thing here where over time, like, you literally increase how strong you are in general. and that kind of is what helps you progress, um, getting into like these different levels. But like Mad Forest, that's the first one you play. When you first play, it's impossible to play the entire 30 minutes. Like you can't. I mean, maybe. Yeah, exactly. $5. It's a $5 game. You get a lot for $5, and that's before you even get DLCs. I don't have DLCs on here, and they recently did like a collaboration with Balatro, and just added it in an update for free to the base game. So, like, where was it? Westwoods, right there. There's a board based on Balatro, and they have like gambling jester kind of stuff. And there's some enemies, or not enemies. Well, enemies, yes, but characters that you can be because of that. And that was just free. It's like, I mean, like this has DLCs, but I was gonna say it's like Stardew Valley, where he's just like, I'm just updating the game and making it better. That's all. You don't have to pay me any extra. I love Stardew Valley. That is a good game. I've considered streaming Stardew Valley as well. I don't know if people would be interested in watching Stardew Valley, because it's definitely a lot more chill and laid back. And I could do a thing where it's just start a farm, and then people can watch progress. Because I'm already doing Fallout Fridays. I could do something where it's like Stardew Saturdays or something like that. Um, I would not mind at least having a few days where it's at least themed, and then I can guarantee what's going to be played. And that'll also motivate me to actually do it and not just be like, I could stream, maybe, I'll think about it. I don't know. It feels better when I actually have some kind of pressure. um, but yeah, we've been doing for 2 hours. That's usually when I like to cut it, but actually have interaction with people. That's awesome. I'm gonna get some. I should probably have more fluids. I've been talking a lot. Yeah. Oh, that's good. I like to uh I like to take a can of energy drink after having no views for a while. It gets boring. Yeah, that's true. But I like to take an energy drink, and then there's like a ratio where it's like a cup of energy drink to 3 cups of water mixed together. And that's what's in this, and it makes it taste like flavored water that's slightly caffeinated, and I get more stuff to drink out of a $3 can. I still get the caffeine. That's what I like to do at work. Just keep that way. I portion it out, and I have an energy drink actually last me more than a day. But yeah. So, do y'all want more Vampire Survivors? Because there's a couple other games I could play on Steam, but now that we've taken a little break from this, we can keep playing some. There's some of those like challenge maps too. Say it's fire. Let's go ahead. A good weapon. Um. starts level 5 empty tome. I will go ahead and go with the unblinded Imelda so that I can start with a level 5 empty tome. And I'm using the magic wand. Empty tome reduces cooldown. So, yeah, see, backcountry, we can't stop here. Westwood, that's the one with the Balatro collab. Laboratory, I played before. The Coop. Oh, wait. Wait, actually. I'm going to play the Chicken Amongst Chickens. Overhealing by plus 30. Okay, yes. Chicken Amongst Chickens is coming down, is, where is it? The Coop. And let's see. Okay, so down here, this is where the like, varieties I was talking about. Hyper, Hurry, Arcana's, Limit Break. So the Hyper, you can see on the upper... Yeah, I guess you can't see me, but the upper left changes gold bonus and enemy health. This actually varies depending on what level you're choosing. Hurry doubles the clock speed. That's interesting. This XP bonus is already at minus 65% at the base. Interesting. So, less of a minus to the XP. Hyper doing that. Arcanas. The Arcanas are the like tarot card things that gave bonuses. I am going to keep the Arcanas. Limit Break, that was the thing where like the weapon can go extra strong. Inverse, Inverse 200% enemy health, but like the gold bonus and the luck. I could see, and then there's endless. I'm not going to make it endless. Just for giggles and shits, let's throw everything on. Hyper, Hurry, and Inverse. I don't know how long I'm going to last. Oh, yeah, and then there's options over here. Also, oh, do I think tarot cards are legit? I did at one point in my life. So much so that I still have a deck of tarot cards. But I don't think that they can tell the future. I think they can help you come to a conclusion or a decision or whatever on things that you've already been thinking about. Kind of like a psychological trick for your brain to work through stuff already. I don't think tarot cards can actually give you an answer to things. But I could see how someone might use it as a tool, similarly to how prayer might help someone in their mind because they're thinking over, kind of like meditation, where it's just like, it's important for humans to think in general. So, I don't know. I know that a lot of times people will use things like tarot cards or religion and things of that nature in a manner that actually allows them to not think. Which is why my favorite religious people are the people who like actually think about their religion and are willing to talk to you about their religion without pushing their religion on you. Because I'm atheist, but I'm not gonna just run up to you and be like, what you believe is absolute garbage. You know, I might think that, but I'm not gonna just come up and tell you that. when you were with your ex, she did a reading for you. I've had people do readings for me before, and I've done readings for people. This is like decades ago, but yeah, like it's similar to Ouija in how I don't believe that you actually speak with spirits with Ouija, but the Ouija board everybody's touching, so everybody is subconsciously affecting it, so it's almost like the group thought, the mob mentality is what actually makes the Ouija board speak. The tarot deck is like kind of like that, but with your own thought. But like when I'm kind of thinking of it when it's by yourself. But again, usually if you're going to get a reading, you're getting a reading through somebody who is probably a psychic or some or spiritualist in that manner. And a lot of times they have methods that are psychological that make it seem like it's related to what is going on with you. Like you make the connection, they say something vague, and you make the connection. But like, so like that's the thing. Like with tarot cards, if you've ever noticed, people will be like, "Oh, that means this or this or this. It could mean this." Usually, certain cards have a certain meaning, but again, it's like maybe two or three meanings because it's all open to interpretation. Because you are meant to, or someone is meant to interpret what's going on, and usually, if it's somebody doing it for you, they're kind of doing a read on you and what is like what your expressions are and the responses that you're giving, and being like, oh well, this card typically in our lessons. Now, keep in mind, I am not number one ultimate tarot expert by any means. This is what I've come to in my mind. This is just the conclusions I've come to, pardon me. But like I said, I still have a tarot deck. I haven't like thrown it away. I haven't given it away. It's still mine. Every once in a while I like to throw out a thing. Yeah, and usually with tarot, that's the thing. They usually have you like thinking of an intention while you're shuffling it or whatever, and then you charge it up or whatever, and then you give it to the person, and then they do it. Yeah, like I know some of the terminology, but it's again, I think what I believe is that it's confirmation bias and like kind of what you want to hear, what you think, what you've already been thinking of, that kind of stuff. But I am open to be willing to be proven wrong. Like if somebody is able to be like, no, I can reliably tell your future like with unerring accuracy using tarot decks, I'd be like, I mean, fucking show me. And if you could, I'd be like, holy shit. Like I am open to be proven wrong. It's like, like the Amazing Randy. He like had that $1 million prize for anybody who could prove to be psychic. He had that $1 million. Nobody ever was able to claim it. And he was like, I would love nothing more than to find someone who's actually psychic and actually has these powers. It would be amazing. It'd be awesome. When you find one, tell me. Okay. I'm trying to think. What's the thing that helps out? Let me look at the Darkanas, which I guess there's actually more. They updated and decided to add some more of these darker ones, because right now this was the most that they had. But I saw that with the update that they've got more of these. And it's funny that they're like dark ones. None of them hurt you. It's just that it's like kind of game breaking. So like, I think I want, yeah, that's the one. Hidden Anathema. Food pickups grant cumulative bonuses to random stats. And if you remember, this chicken has a thing where overeating also gives bonuses to random stats. So this kind of gives it a bit of synergy. Oh no. Oh right, I have to actually kill one. And then that starts that starts the madness. Holy shit. God, I need... Jesus Christ. Holy crap. Yeah, because the game starts as soon as you kill the first chicken. Okay. That was insane. Holy crap. Okay, so maybe... Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Maybe... Okay, maybe we take away the hyper. Maybe we take away the hurry. And we just leave it at inverse, because plus 200 enemy strength is already pretty badass. And the hyper is the, like, move speed. Okay, maybe I'll do hyper, okay. But the hurry... Wait, no, not hyper. Because of the enemy health. We'll do hurry. So that way, at least, the timer won't last very long. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Again, we're gonna stick with the hidden anathema. And before I get too far, oh, I can go ahead and pick an extra arcade. Okay, yes, I will do that, and then I can get those other, because these 5 are like particular weapons that you can get that are, I don't know what's, like, none of them technically evolve, but like I think maybe we can get... Are you gonna head out? All right, well, thank you. I'm just gonna play this for a while again, and we'll see how long I'm on here. I will be going to bed at least within an hour or two, because I got to get up early, but I'm gonna at least play this. Okay. I want to see. Too broke right now to join your fan club. Totally fine. I don't expect anything. I'm glad you stopped by, said stuff, and tapped the like. Fuck, that's all I can really ask. You know, it's... Fuck, I mean, Dre stuck around, and dude been doing the same thing. It's awesome. So thanks for stopping by for any amount of time that you were able to. Let me see. What would be a good... Defeating Frozen. Receive one of these when leveling up. Wandering Jet Black. Losing health. I'm gonna get that one because I was dying so fast. Okay. Okay, let's see if I do any better. I actually managed to level up. And get something. I'll get Phaser. Okay. Let's reroll. Okay, let's do more Phaser. Okay. Parmagus, yes. That way I can level up my main thing. Fire Wand. This is important because it turns chickens into floor chicken, which is what I need in order to do the over-leveling. I'm telling you, that's literally how I wanted to do this game. I watched somebody play it a few times on YouTube, and I'm like, I need it now. And it's $5. $5. I recommend. I am not sponsored by this game. I'm just like, yes, you should buy this game and play this game. I have no idea if there's any kind of 370. Oh, nice. So it's on sale right now. Oh yeah, like winter sale or something like that. I get it. I totally get it. It's like I was sometimes I go on the TikTok live for Jam, the Jam in the Van, and they have a thing where like you can submit a song, and if you want, you can skip the line for $5. And I'm like, I don't have $5. Please just play my song, please. So I get it. I totally get it. Honestly, I mean, I'm playing games. I don't expect to gain any kind. Oh, we're in the overeating now. Yes. Okay, so now I'm getting the random. You have money but feel broke still. That's where I'm at. Like all of my money is pretty much accounted for with bills. I've got a little bit of money so like I'd said before, like I could technically spend $5 on a game or like on something like that, but I can't though. I can't really though. I could, but I can't. And I mean, slowly but surely, having quit smoking, I will have more and more money in my bank account over time. That's how it's gonna be. Because I haven't really increased my spending otherwise, so it's gonna be better. Yes! Yes! Now the overeating has begun. As far as drinking, like, I don't drink often. Not any judgment against people that do. I used to drink more often, and I just don't now. And honestly, since starting my meds, my tolerance would probably be really low anyway, so I'd probably just get drunk off of one beer. But I prefer a little bit of this because I can smoke a lot more than I can drink. But I quit cigarettes, so at least 7 beers deep. Cheers. Hey. Sunday night, right? It's still technically the weekend. Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cough into the mic. Hold on. Yeah, Sunday nights certainly can be. And I think that's another reason why I decided to stream, because it can be nice talking to people and just playing games and stuff. I know I gotta go to work tomorrow. Thankfully, I don't like hate my job. So, I mean, I've had jobs that I've hated, so thankfully this is not that. But yeah, I think I get it. Oh yes, I froze them. Nice. Oh, I don't have the thing that gives me synergy for when they're frozen, but that's okay. Jobless right now? Yeah, I've been there too. I have... Oh god, I'm so glad I'm not in that position. Management's what you're worried about? Yeah. Like, I've been in the position of being jobless or being stuck with temp work, and then the temp work kind of drying up for a bit. I'm glad that the work I'm having, that I have right now, isn't so terribly, like, soul sucking that if I want, I can come home and stream if I want. I can do things. I can cook dinner if I want. I'm not so drained. Thankfully, I've had jobs where, like, the commute is worse than what I got now, and it was so physically exertion, like, so bad, like, harming my back and stuff like that. I'm so glad that the job I have now, I don't have to worry about basically any of that. Man, I almost sold my plasma for a while when I had no money. So, like, I am a production lead, so I technically supervise some people, but I also am doing the work that they're doing. I work in cannabis. Technically, where I'm working, the area I work in, we put the stickers on stuff, or we gram out product and stuff like that, or we put it in the boxes, we put the labels on it, and ship it out. So that's technically where I got this. So I was trying to just be vague, but I'm like, yeah, whatever. I live in Oregon. It's legal here, so yeah. I don't know where anybody else is right now, but I hope I don't get like yeah, I only got 2 people in here. I hope I don't get like somebody popping up or it being like, hey, you're using stuff, we're gonna kick you off alive. Planning to apply for a UPS warehouse job. Did seasonal work for the holidays. Might have to wait a while for a job opening. Yeah, seasonal work for holidays. Like, I've done seasonal. Used to work at Amazon. Yeah. Oh God, I applied to Amazon once, and it was like it was gonna be like my last ditch effort thing. I didn't like how quickly they responded with a, hey, you want to come in and have an interview and everything like that? I was like, because I did like their online test or whatever, and it was just, I don't know. I'd also heard too many horror stories about, working at Amazon that I was like, actually, I'm going to look for temp work elsewhere. So, I've worked in logistics before. I worked in shipping and stuff like that. So, like, I could have done the work at Amazon, but, like, no. I'm glad I got the work I have now, that I can do this. Mr. First job you ever had? My first job, first job, like really first job, was fucking paper delivery, and I do not wish that hell on anyone. But, like, my first job as an adult is food service, so, like, I don't know, I kind of miss it too. It was, like, at least that first food service job wasn't too bad, and then I was just stupid and was like, I don't want to work anymore. I'm gonna no-call, no-show. Fucking stupid. But, you do stupid things when you're young. Oh yeah, I've worked night jobs. I've worked graveyard before. Yeah, I've worked. I used to work at this steel warehouse. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you stopped showing up in the middle of your 2 weeks? Oh. You mean, are you talking about the 2 weeks, like 2 weeks notice that you gave to quit? Or, like, your probationary 2 weeks? Because If it was your probationary 2 weeks, oh, the 2 weeks notice. Okay, yeah, it's just like, nope, I'm done. But I worked that steel job. That was that graveyard? Or was it swing? It started at like 2 in the afternoon, but you could sometimes work like 10 to 12 hours. So I don't know if that's really graveyard or swing. I guess it's swing to graveyard, kind of like long hours, union shop. So yeah, I've been in that position before, though. I've worked graveyard before too, graveyard in like food service. So yeah, the going to work in the dark and going home in the dark. That can get really annoying. Totally get it. I've worked too many warehouse jobs. Like I get it. And I mean, in a way, where I work now would technically be a warehouse job, but like UPS, but the communication. Yeah, night shift at Amazon too. Yeah, night shift. Sometimes I like night shift, and sometimes I'm like, I need some day star. But I've heard from people like UPS and also like FedEx, and like those shipping kind of companies tend to like run somehow by like gum and spit. Somehow you still get your packages delivered. And I have nothing but respect for anybody working in those fields, being a driver or a packager or whatever, because Jesus Christ. I know like they're gonna have quotas, idiotic quotas, and like just like you need to keep moving. Like it's fucking capitalism. And that's why I play the silly chicken game. Yeah, I'll get Candelabrador. Let's just make things get bigger. Be nothing but helpful. Okay. Did the next step open up? It did. Okay, it stops here. Alright. In this particular level, it's literally just one strip long. But look at all the chickens. That's why it's called the coop. And actually, beating this level in a particular way is how you get the chicken character that I'm running around with. Struggle with working is when you get home. You're just tired, but you want to do... Yeah. Oh, for sure. And it doesn't help if you're neurodivergent in any way either. Especially if it's like ADHD or something where your dopamine, like you used it up just to get through work. And then you get home and you're like, I don't want to cook. I don't know if I even want to turn on the TV. I'm just tired. I've totally, yeah, I've been there. Yeah, exactly. You just go to bed. And honestly, that's probably the best thing to do, is to then at least get some rest. Because sleep good. Sleep is so good. Yeah, it's 2025, it's almost 2026, everybody's fucking tired. We're so fucking tired. But yeah, I think fuck it, I'm gonna add Skullomaniac. We're gonna increase all of the enemies. And the maze. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can get a new passive. I think I want to level up. Oh, that would be Empty Tome for that. Yeah. Empty tome. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so what I have already... Oh, it won't let me see them. Those things already give me good bonuses for health. Let's see... This is kind of a game-breaking thing, the Hail from the Future. Just, like, it just gives you so much stuff, especially when you're, like, leveling up, like, over and over. It drops so much stuff. It can be fun, but it's also kind of ridiculous. Reroll, skip, and then plus 20 might, minus 8 cooldown. This is a good one to have if you, especially if you do a run where you were locked to, like, one weapon. Because then it gives, like, a ton of might. You have, like, 6 weapon slots. So it gives, like, a 120% might. And minus, like, what's 6 times 8? 48. Minus 48% cooldown. Like, it's a good one. Like, it depends on how you want to build your game and the luck of the draw. Napping and waking up is a struggle because you're not tired anymore when it gets late. Yeah. It's a struggle. And this is a good game for when you're bored. I agree. It's also a good game for when you're just like, I don't know what to throw on to play. Especially when you're streaming, so why the hell not? I don't want Gemini. Healing doubled. Recovering HP damages nearby enemies for same amount. We're going all in on the stuff with heals, baby. Because, like, see now, we got this thing where food gives bonuses to random stats. Losing health makes explosions. So even if I get damaged, it'll make explosions. And then this one, healing being doubled. And then my thing having just like when I over eat, I get more bonuses. It's a nice little build. It's a struggle when I turn on my PC and don't play anything when I wanted. Yeah, I have totally been there. I've been where like I turn everything on, I get everything set up, and then I go into the living room and I watch something on TV. And then I'm like, oh, time to go to bed, and I walk in here and I'm like, oh yeah, better put this down and go to bed. So, or like, or even just play a game where it's like, that's partly the streaming motivates me to play, because there's times when I'm like, I'm gonna play a game, and as soon as it boots up, I'm like, I don't want to play this game anymore. Because, you know, brains are weird sacks of fat and blood. Yeah, totally get it. Stay on Spotify or YouTube. Yeah, I usually watch YouTube. I have a roommate that pays for some streaming things, so sometimes I like to just throw on Frasier. That's just a nice comfort show, I think. I've also recently been kind of just rewatching Lower Decks on Paramount Plus, so I mean, I like Taskmaster on YouTube. That's fun. As far as weapons here, honestly, I have things where I can skip and I can banish things, and banish means that it won't show up as an option ever again. Skipping just means I won't choose anything this time. I'm gonna reroll. Let's see, for all my stuff, I should get Bracer. Clash of Clans on iPhone is fire. I've never actually played Clash of Clans. I tend to avoid actual games on my phone, except for Snake. I have Snake 97 on my phone, and it literally plays like the Nokia game. I used to play that a lot more when I was smoking, though. It's good in the bathroom, like, you're taking a shit, you can play some Snake. Spinach, okay. Gonna overeat, get all those bonuses. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. And while there is a pickup that does make all of the XP come to me, there's no pickup that makes all the food come to me. I wish there was. Yeah, let's get Magic Wand too. Why the hell not? Just clicking the one that's at the top. Okay. Yeah. Leveled up Magic Wand like almost all the way. Oh, so I already made it all the way back to the edge of the left. Okay, so... boom, that should... yep, that levels up my Fire Wand. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played it, so I'm not 100% on what the gameplay is like. So I really can't judge on whether I would play it or not, you know? It's been one of those games that I see advertised heavily, kind of like Raid Shadow Legends, where I'm just like, I don't know if I really want to download this game or not. But I don't know, I mean, if it's not a game that's just, you know, actually a shameless cash grab. I mean, of course, a lot of those games will be, but sometimes they'll also have good gameplay. So, I mean, if you like it, cool. Good on ya. Okay, so that has its... did its... Okay, Lightning Ring is nice, but I'm gonna reroll. Let's do Rune Tracer. That's gonna be very helpful. Okay, that's it for Rune Tracer. Jesus Christ. That's just leveled up. Alright, I guess Bracer would be good. It would make all my projectiles go really fast. Bracer. Bracer. I mean, I will. Once I get to a thing that lets me... Oh, I should have chosen that weapon. Oh no, I didn't mean to choose the whip. Crap. Oh well. Oh no, I'm not fully optimized. That's alright. I could make it so that gives me crits. 3 bounces is nice. Generate explosions, also good. I'm just gonna get the bounces. Oh my goodness. I can't even see where my fucking chicken is. Do the crits. Okay, there's my chicken. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. And this is because of, my overpowered nature where I overate and it made... I don't know if you'll see, like, my max health is really high. My move speed is plus 175%. My might and my speed, my duration and area are all way higher than they should be. I'm gonna pause. Okay, there's a chest over here. I will go and get the chest. Okay. So that's my Geza Gaia. Damage is increased while invulnerable. Wait, is it gonna pop up again? No? Okay, whatever. It's good. Oh, yeah, it's lagging a little bit, but see, that's the beauty of Vampire Survivors. It's so low res that it can jam a whole bunch of stuff happening on the screen, and like it can give you this gigantic map. Like, it seems like the map is infinite. It's not. It's just really, really, really big. And then they sometimes, there's maps like this where they will have borders at either end. So this one literally is only so big, but most of the maps, it's huge. And I think it's just really big, so you literally could not spend, like, if you spent the entire time trying to get to the edge of it, you wouldn't. I think. And they've got different maps, so I mean, like, it'd be fun to try. I'm just gonna do random always, because it's gonna give me random... It's the thing I mentioned before. It's the plus ultra limit break, make the weapon even more stronger than it should be. That's ridiculous. Amazingness. I'm just standing still now. Okay, let's grab this. By the way, can you hear me over what's happening on the screen? Because I feel like I have to talk louder because of how loud it is. All right. It's good. It is doing like a little stuttery, but there's just so many things, and it's trying to spawn in. Stage completed. Oh, okay. Yep. Got to the 20-minute mark. Death came and got me. I'm just going to go ahead and cash in the revives. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Damage. What weapon did the most damage? That would be Wandering the Jet Black. Wandering the Jet Black? Oh, that was, that's gotta be an evolution, right? An evolution of... No! Wandering the Jet Black was one of the, it was one of the, Arcana things. Okay. Jesus, 77 million? It's ridiculous. But the DPS, Photon Storm, had the best DPS. Yeah, that was the one that you could hear in the background going dun 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 dun. That's Photon Storm. Yeah. Okay. I think that's enough Vampire Survivors. I'm gonna go ahead, do this. That was wild. Yeah, it's starting to get kind of late. I've been streaming for a while now, almost 3 hours. Oh, I've actually been doing a lot of streaming today. This is just 3 hours right now. I actually did like 2 hours of the other game, the Upload Labs that Dre was here for. Um, oh, that one was on Twitch, and I had like no interaction on there, so that's why I swapped over to TikTok Live and actually getting people talking to me. So, I like that. Let me do. Why does it do this? Let me see how that works. Let's see this transition. Does it work? I said live. Couldn't switch to a new, different aspect ratio. Really? I thought I could at least. You know what I can do? Whoop. I can make me big. So, I am just glad some people hanged out. Hanged out. Jesus Christ. I am tired. And I know it's only 8:40. Honestly, I'm gonna go to bed by like 10, but I do wanna watch some TV. Like, I've got this, but I've got a nectar collector and like a good amount of shatter that I kind of want to go hit and watch some TV. 10:38 for you. See, yeah, see, you should have probably gone to bed already. but but also not having work, like I get it. I've been like back when COVID hit, right? I got laid off from that steel job. One sec. Got laid off from there because there were no orders coming. So uh, it sucked because we were literally, it was me and my roommate, which was also my good friend and my ex, we're going to buy a house. We were in the middle of trying to buy a house because like the timing was like just right for that. Yeah, get a house. Then I got laid off, and then I had to. Those $600 checks were really nice. Pop 2 Advil PM. Like I get it. When I was unemployed during that time for a few months, we were living in the house that we were going to buy, and we were essentially renting it. And I was sitting there trying to figure out how to pass the time, trying to find jobs also, but like it was a weird limbo space because I was like, oh, they're gonna call me back because it was union work. So I was laid off, but it's a union, so like they were gonna bring me back, but it was just taking so long, and the deal for the house was like, this was predicated on you having this job that paid this much, and now you don't. So I had to also look for a job. Yeah, see, I was also bottom of the ladder. I had just reached 1 year. I had just gotten my 1 year, or no, was it a year? No, 6 months? Whatever. I was out of the probationary period and just gotten like my first promotion. And then COVID happened. And because I was one of the bottom ones, I got like laid off first. So like and just because of the timing, like if we had just been renting, like regular renting, instead of trying to buy a house, I probably could have held out until the union called me back for work. But it's the timing of everything. I had to find work again. Went to temp agencies. Blah, 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 blah. I should get some sleep. I'm tired. I bet y'all are tired. Been doing this for 3 hours. It's also nice just chatting. Talking about whatever. Bitching about, you know, capitalism. Work. Usually, jobs, it's not the people I hate. Sometimes it's management. Sometimes it's the work itself. But anyway, it's been hella fun streaming, chatting, playing various games. I had even planned, if things got too slow, to pull out a book. I have a couple of books that I could totally read on stream. uh, I can't do it with all of them, and I can also like just talk about the books or whatever. If that sounds interesting at all, because I like books, so. But otherwise, yeah, I think I'll probably find a little bit of something to eat, watch some stuff, take some dabs, and go to bed. You don't like books? I'm sorry. I love books. I'll like books for you. It's, uh, but yeah, I don't think TikTok has a rating thing like Twitch does. So I'll just say I hope you all have a good night. If I don't see you again, have a happy new year. Friday, for sure, we'll be back doing Fallout. I'm playing Fallout New Vegas. Um, I might do a New Year's Eve stream, honestly. Uh, I just do it until midnight. That just came to me. Play random games, talk about whatever, try and stay up. Um, Otherwise, have a good night. Peace, y'all. End the live. Yes, you can also try going live with another creator. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. End now. Good night.